On February the 16th, I went on a trip to Vermont, Texas. It was there where I would participate in the SkillsUSA case mod competition. Now, before we actually start talking about the trip, I'd like to talk about what SkillsUSA is. The official definition of SkillsUSA is, quote, a partnership of students, teachers, and industry working together to ensure America has a skilled workforce. SkillsUSA helps each student excel, end quote. SkillsUSA. SkillsUSA helps students learn about different occupational regions of studies of their choice. It helps teach students skills that they need if they are planning on getting a job in that particular area of study. It gives them first-hand experience in that area of study, and not only does it help the students gain technical skills, but also helps them gain leadership skills. And it teaches this to the students with competitions. The students compete against one another in real-world situations, sometimes in teams or by themselves. The levels of competitions are district, state, and national. This was a district competition that I went to. So, I woke up in the morning, everything was very rushed. I honestly thought that we weren't going to make it in time to, be able to get on the trip. But we did. We made it in time to school. And I thought we were going to leave during third period, but I thought we were going to leave during third period, so I didn't bring any of my stuff. But it was actually at 4:30 that we were leaving, so I had to carry everything with my hands, and I didn't have a pencil. I didn't have anything. After school, we went to a classroom where we would wait, and then we were told to go to the boarding area to board the buses. We waited a while, and then eventually the buses came by. And around 4:30, we got on the bus, and as soon as I got on there and the buses started going, I went to sleep. And at 6:30, I woke up, and I looked out the window, and there was a sunset, and it was amazing. And then at 6:53 p.m., we ended up in downtown Houston. All this was p.m. We reached our first destination, Buc-ee's, at 7:25 p.m. I bought some kolaches and a lemonade, and I ate on the bus. And eventually we made it to the hotel. And we got in, we got our key cards to our rooms, and we all headed up to our rooms. And there was a meeting explaining what the next 2 days were going to bring, how we needed to be ready. And, we took roll and everything. And I think we got like Lucky Charms or something. I don't know, but we got our luggage and we all got situated. We left everything until last minute, so we had to do some fixing of the case mod and the computer itself during our stay at the hotel. And so we went to sleep eventually. I took a shower before sleeping, and then I slept on the floor because there was 4 people. I was staying with there was 4 to each room, and there was only 2 beds. So I slept on the floor. We woke up and I headed down to the lobby where they had free breakfast, because I'm not giving up an opportunity on free breakfast. It was delicious. We had eggs and sausage and potatoes and orange juice. It was pretty cool. We got back to work on the case mod and the computer. We started working in the hallway, and it was very cramped. And the thing is, we didn't bring a wireless adapter for the Raspberry Pi, so we had to use my phone as the wireless adapter. We would plug it in through the USB port. We needed 2 USB ports to work the keyboard and the mouse, so you can only use the keyboard or the mouse at a time. And we didn't really do much on the computer because everything was so slow. And everything was so slow, and we didn't do a lot on it. But we ended up setting the background to a HD picture of Thresh. Eventually, my brother left, and then it was time for us to leave. And on the way there to the competition, we stopped at McDonald's, and then we got to the competition, and we set up, and then I got back on the bus because I was gonna look for my brother, and I ended up at the hotel, and so I waited there. It was completely useless for most of the trip. I understand, because there was really not much that we could do once we were there, because we left everything till last minute. And then we got back, and by the time we got back, our teammate had gotten everything situated. And when we got to the when we got to set up our case mod, there were no outlets anywhere. There were barely any outlets, only like 2 outlets per wall, and so it was hard trying to find an outlet. So eventually we did find one, and our other teammate, he ended up fixing everything and doing everything himself. And then after that, we got back on the bus and we headed back to the hotel. And then we had like another meeting, and it was explained what would happen tomorrow. Tomorrow was gonna be the award ceremony, and there was also gonna be voting for the district officers. And I was going to be a delegate for it, and I didn't know that I was gonna be a delegate, but I ended up being a delegate. So when we got back after getting the speech, we all went back to our rooms, and then my brother came to my room, and we called our parents, and we just checked in. We said yes, everything's okay. And after that, we went out to eat with some of my brother's friends, just 2 of them. We went to a seafood place. It was pretty nice. And on the way back to the hotel, we bumped into another friend, and we accompanied her to Jack in the Box where she would eat. And then eventually we all went back to the hotel and we slept. And then woke up again early in the morning because I was a delegate and I had to get on a bus early. And I had breakfast with a friend, and I got dressed and everything. I got on the bus, and then from the bus we stopped at dinner or something. I ended up going to Sonic, and then we got back on the bus, and then we went to this auditorium where we would help set up for the award ceremony. And once we had help set up, the voting happened, and the candidates gave speeches, and then we voted, and then the award ceremony, and then 30 minutes later the award ceremony started, and everybody started flooding in. Everybody, all the schools, everybody participating in the district competitions started flooding into this auditorium, and everything just got filled up quickly. And I didn't have a seat because I wanted to sit next to my brother, so but it was okay. And he ended up winning some awards, and he won an award for a competition he didn't even go to. He won by default 2nd place, and his friend won by default 1st place. So he could have gone to the competition and did like horrible on it. He was still won 1st place because the other guy wouldn't have showed up. But it was okay. And then after that was done, we got back on the bus, and then we went home. And then when we got home, I slept on a bed after 2 days of not sleeping on a bed. It was pretty fun, and the trip was fun, and I really look forward to participating in SkillsUSA again. But unfortunately, our teammates split up the team into a 1-man team since he did all the work. And I was hoping that maybe we could show to him that we could actually do work instead of doing nothing. And I was hoping that we could have done better and actually did stuff in the case mod and the state trip instead of letting him do everything. But my brother can still go to the trip since he's participating in another competition. So am I mad at Tim? Yeah, of course I'm mad at Tim. Who wouldn't be? I'm just kidding. I'm not mad at Tim. I would have probably done the same if I was in his position. But yeah, that was SkillsUSA 2017 district competition. District 7, I think we were District 7, I think. But that was it, and I really enjoyed it. I look forward to going on another SkillsUSA. You should join SkillsUSA too if you're in America. Thank you for watching this video. It took a while. It took a lot of tries on recording this. This is like my 3rd take. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.